and welcome to The Beacon Today. My name is Cooper Ray alongside Daniella Parra, and today we are showcasing stories from the community that are bound to give you a beacon of hope.
We'll see a program on sea turtle adventures that are helping special needs adults. But first, what makes Palm Beach Atlantic University so special? The face of the university lies in the smiles of its employees that are serving the students every day. The Beacon Today's Jordan Wolfe and Matias Valenzuela have more.
Palm Beach Atlantic University in South Florida is filled with friendly faces, especially employees who look forward to brightening the students' days.
My name is Tatiana Marino. I've been at PBA since July 2022, and I'm a barista.
Tatiana is a well-loved coffee queen who encourages students daily.
I always tell them have good days. I always tell them to study hard and to keep fighting.
She's very intentional with all of her relationships with the students.
Besides grabbing coffee and bagels at Jackson Einstein's, students enjoying their meals in the dining hall also get to foster great relationships with employees.
I mean, I don't know too much people here, but in the CAF, when I went there, like I think it's George, his name. He's very good.
I've been working here at Palm Beach Atlantic University for about 7.5 years.
George Burton is a well-known character at the school, going out of his way to talk to everyone.
Always ask me how my day is going. If I'm having a bad day, I just go to the caf, see George, get my favorite food, and my day is just better. So it would definitely be George.
I get a chance to come here every day to see everyone smile and ask them how they're doing, how their day was, and I really enjoy serving them.
At PBA, everyone can feel welcome through a community of smiling faces.
They always smile when they see me, and I'll be so happy to see them every time I work inside the cafeteria.
I'm Jordan Wolfe, The Beacon Today.
Creating cultural identity is important within our society. How can we create this forum for children to express in their own way? Let's take a look at Rohi's Readery, which is a bookstore that focuses on helping marginalized children feel educated.
My name is Pranu Kumar Skomra. I am sort of from all over. I was born in India, moved to Texas when I was young, lived in Florida, New York, Washington, Dominica, kind of all over the place. I own Rohi's Readery, which is a social justice-driven children's bookstore and learning center that's really committed to inclusivity and diversity and really ensuring that we are empowering our babies through the love of literacy. Moving from India to the US to the Deep South and just the experience of racism and oppression, I realized that it was having a very much profound effect on my social, emotional, and mental health. And it wasn't until I moved to New York and began teaching that I really started to find myself and feel empowered in who I was, and it was because of being around communities that were so reflective of the community that I grew up in India. Very multi-generational, caretaking, caregiving, feeling empowered in your culture, your history, your background. And so I always say that teaching really saved my life. This is a space for us to really honor and celebrate historically marginalized communities. We're really finding ways in which we can provide windows and mirrors for our children so that they don't have to experience some of the hardships that we've had to experience as adults growing up, not seeing ourselves in spaces. I pitched this concept and this idea to Gopal Rajgauda, who is the head of this Southeast division of related companies that owns Rosemary Square, and he actually donated the space to me. The gift of having someone who really believes in DEIA values and making sure that we are promoting women in business, people of color in business, but also actively acting upon that is a huge thing for me. The love is felt all around. So community outreach is a really big thing of the Readery. In this Readery, the types of books that we hold are really specific to historically marginalized communities, but not only the stories, joyful everyday stories, not just the oppressive stories. These are just beautiful children's books that honor and celebrate all types of experiences with different types of characters. The goal was for children to come in and know that this is their space. We have free ed programming for kids and adults. The readery is not mine. It is built on the strength and courage of our ancestors and descendants. For me, it's really just being honest with children, and I've done this in my classroom where if I don't know something, let's all learn it together. My goal is to just continue day by day creating and building community and hopefully providing more and more opportunities for our kids to fall in love with books, but also engage in really meaningful conversations.
Reporting, Daniella Parra. In West Palm Beach, a ceramics artist is using her skills to inspire teenagers and adults. The Beacon Today's Cooper Ray and Veronica Vaughan have more.
From a small town in Pennsylvania, Hannah Screama recently moved to West Palm Beach, Florida to begin her residency at Armory Art Center, where she is a ceramic instructor for people of all ages within the community. Firstly, Screama tells us about which age groups she teaches.
We have a couple evening classes where the population gets a little bit younger. I also taught a kids class in the fall, and those ages ranged from 5 to 15. The demographic, I would say, for our regular classes is like retired age people. And I know that like this community has more people in that age range.
Screama's classes also offer more than just a creative outlet. They also include a potential emotional outlet as well. Screama offers a class which is designed to help teens overcome their emotional and mental health challenges.
So it's a group designed to help any teens with any kind of trauma. So I work with a licensed mental health counselor, and we have like a kind of art therapy session, and they can go over and do hand building. And so we have a loose project for them to kind of work on based on emotions or things that they're experiencing in their lives.
Screama also says a new sense of community has been formed for the local teens participating in her art therapy session.
The teenagers come in and they're very quiet, they're reserved, they barely want to tell me their name. By the end of just that small class, we're having conversations and we're laughing and like kind of seeing them open up. They just enjoy like the back and forth of the communication and like the sharing.
Reporting for the Beacon Today, my name is Cooper Ray. A nonprofit in our local community is helping special needs adults with the skills that they need. The Beacon's Osvaldo Godoy and Kalie Thacker have more.
Helping the community and those in need is a great blessing for the one that gives and the one that receives. According to the Palm Beach Chamber of Commerce website, Palm Beach County has over 140 nonprofit organizations where people can volunteer. One of those is iCare, a program for adults with special needs organized by Sea Turtles Adventures. The program includes monthly events, a travel club, summer camps, and the opportunity to work and volunteer. The biologist Jacqueline Kingston founded this organization in 2016 with the goal of providing more environmental education while enriching the lives of special needs adults.
In 4 years, we've gone from 7 members to almost 200, and it literally keeps growing every single week.
During this volunteering event, iCare teamed up with Cross Ministries to collect peppers in Boynton Beach to help feed the hungry. One of the goals of Sea Turtle Adventures is to provide life skills training to adults with disabilities.
For me, it's just been able to see how I could create something. I found that there was a need for more opportunities for adults with special needs.
iCare members have the opportunity to become employees after some time. That is the case of Dina Chaks, who is now part of the advisory council and helps plan events.
I like being with iCare with Sea Turtle Adventures. I used to do with iCare with the special needs named Cole. Cole was my first client with him since April, and he's been doing great.
Volunteers are one of the main reasons for this kind of event being possible. We talked to Barbara in Candela, a former teacher who used to instruct students with disabilities for around 30 years. Now she is retired, but she still helps with iCare since she has always enjoyed working with people with special needs.
They make a difference in my life. They add so much joy to my life.
The iCare's program of Sea Turtles Adventures has weekly events which can be seen on their website. Reporting for the Beacon Today, Kalie, Thacker, and Osvaldo Godoy.
These inspiring stories are examples of how people are helping others in unique and different ways. It shows the value that we hold for the communities around us. I'm Daniella Parra.
And I'm Cooper Ray. Thank you for joining us in this special edition, A Beacon of Hope, with The Beacon Today.